Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the Phrazle, which I play on stream, but realized I never really played it in this daily game segment. So let's play Phrazle. So Phrazle is just like Wordle, but you guess an entire phrase, and it's supposed to be a common phrase that we all use, but it's hit or miss there. They had to come up with a bunch of phrases, so I don't blame them. So we can't start with phrase. We're going to start with praise, which apparently is a word. All right. That S, we want to move that S around. So, I don't know, Sonic came to mind, so why not? All right. The S is first. So maybe ST, something like stony, we could guess. Ooh, no. Stony doesn't work for either of the words. Something like stool, we could check for double O on the left. Okay. Let's think about this right word, because I think it's an RNT word. So like grunt or something. Let's give that a try. Ooh, it's trunk. Okay. Oh, and that got us a K. SKO, maybe? Wait, how does that work? Otherwise, the K is here. Smoky. My aunt had a cat named Smokey. All right. Smoky trunk. Ooh. Someone was smoking near your trunk, and now your trunk smells smoky. Oh, hopefully no one was smoking in your trunk. Now, is it a trunk like a little bag, or is it a trunk like the trunk of a car? I'm not sure. All right. Well, let's do Fibble. Abby. So normally I like to bring in a letter. I'm trying to think how I would do that. So something along the lines of an E second and then ending in AY. Or it could be like an EA something Y, like ready. Okay, so the Y's disagree, which means there is... Oh, and the E's disagree. So there's a lie in the E's and there's a lie in the Y's. There's only 2 lies total, so everything else is telling the truth. I call that an X-wing. So there we go. One of these E's is lying, one of these Y's is lying, and we actually know that either there's an E and no Y, or there's a Y and no E. So I'm actually going to try an AY word. Those are actually really common. Hold on. Why is that too? No, that doesn't work. Sorry, hold on. Oh no, there's an E and a Y. Hold on. Or there's no E or no Y. Gotcha. Sorry, I said that completely wrong. So either this is a lie and this is a lie, because these can't both be lies, right? Otherwise disagree. In which case there is a green Y at the end and there's a yellow E somewhere, or these are both lies and then they're both gray. So I'm going to keep continuing to assume, at least for one more guess, that there is an E and a Y, and we'd have to move the E. So maybe like an IEY word. Is there a word like that? It feels like there should be, but this is the only way to do it. I mean, I guess we could start with EA. Yeah, we could do that, but we can't do early. So what else would do that? I don't see it. Eat. All right, so let's look at this again. Like Macy, Lacy. I think that works. Yeah. Okay. So what did we learn? Well, Y is yellow here. We know that has to be a lie because Y is either green or gray. There's no way for Y to be yellow, or both of these would be lying. So this Y yellow is the lie, which means there is no E, which means that's not the lie, which means that has to be a lie, which means that's not the lie, which means that's a lie. So there is no E or Y, which was the more likely case, but now we just got a bunch of info for that. Basically, we have a Wordle at this point, but we're going to keep getting lies. So the A is not first, second, or third. So I'm going to put that fourth, and then there's a C somewhere, and that's all we know. Could we start with like CH and then put an A here? What goes between the H and the A? So maybe something more like COA or CIA or something like that. Can't be CL or CR. You know, the other option is like CH and then end in A. Does that help? Like China. Interesting. Okay. So we know there is an A and a C. So if there's either lying, they're lying is yellow. So let's see if there's another word that starts with C and ends in A that I can think of. We can't do CH in this case. Can I bring in the N? if I continue to use the N, I would need to like do something like this probably. Cyan? No, that's 4 letters long. Or it would be something like start with N and end with CA or something like that. Nacho, no. I kind of like the idea of just trying to find another CA word, but I don't know. Comma? Oh, hey, I did it. Nice. Pretty good solve, I think. Hard mode, all of them were possible words, so you can't really blame me for guessing any of them. I think that they were all reasonable guesses too. All right, let's do connections. I'm going to do an intro and an outro because this becomes a short now. And I also post a longer one on TikTok, which I've actually been doing decently, like not great, but decently. But anyway, so there'll be an intro and outro, but there's plenty more games after, so don't leave. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. All right, like Jack and Tom and Gene and Bill. Like, are these just names? Probably not. Well, the Bills and the Bucks are football and Bulls football teams. The Steelers. Is that it? I guess I should try it. Not even one away. Okay, well, I was bamboozled again. I feel like a Jack, a Buck, and a Bull are names of male animals. Is a Tom is a male cat. There we go. Male animals. Perfect. Okay. That was the blue out of the way. That's amazing. Swipe, pinch, like more actions in mobile actions with your finger. Tab, maybe. Check, maybe not. Invoice seems very specific. Invoice and tab are when you owe money. Your check and your bill. There we go. Things to pay. Okay. Rob and swipe and steal and pinch are words for stealing. Thief. Okay, what's the purple? Short, pant, tight, jean. These are just things you wear on your legs. I don't know. Without the S? Leg wear in the singular. Yep. That was exactly right. Wow, pretty straightforward today. I did get caught by the football team names, but otherwise, I feel like I did well. How'd you do? Alrighty, let's do Phrazle. So it's just like Wordle, but we're guessing a whole phrase. And so there's an additional letter. There's an additional color, purple. If we get a purple, it's like a yellow for the whole phrase. So yellow means it's yellow in the word. It's somewhere else in that word. Green is green. Gray means it's not in the phrase at all. And purple means it's in a different word. So we could guess like to stare in machine. oh, it's 6 letters. Let's do cruise. To stare at botany might be better. Botany. To stare in botany. I say that all the time. How about you? Just to stare in botany. Okay. Lots of purples. So this word is like go or no or do. This next word, we really need a cursor in this game, but we don't have it. It could be no, because there's an N in a different word. But the N could easily be elsewhere. There's a Y in a different word. So maybe, I was going to say by. Maybe we could do my. So like, we could try no. Whoa. This word has an R. No, rouse my. Okay, this has an N, A, and O in it. Nachos. No, rouse my nachos. I say that all the time. No was correct. The RE placements were correct. MY are in different words. So, ooh, where's the Y go? So the Y is in this second word. No, and then we have a Y in this word. How does that work? No. There's no A in the word. Roy. Huh. Okay, so there's a Y somewhere in this word. We're going to hold off on that. This is a 2-letter word. It doesn't use M, Y, or N, or I. We could do like so. And then S, N, A. There's some O here. Okay, that's what we know. So like S, N. Wait, the O is there. Could it end in like O, N? And then there's an A. What? If I could get one of these keywords, I'm sure it'll come to me. SLA, SLAOON, or SL slano slat. I may have to do more fillers, so let's do. What's a word with S and E in it, and then there's a Y? And we know there has to be a Y because we had a purple Y here and a purple Y here. So that means, and no is done, so it's not in that word. Rye. No T-A-U or S. No O either. There could be an, no, there, wait, hold on. A-E-I. There could be an I. No, there's no I in the whole puzzle. So if it has another vowel, it's got another E. That's it. Like re-die. No re-die. Is that a word? And then what's this 2-letter word, actually? Ooh, we got to use an H somewhere. I feel like the H is not going to go in the 2-letter word. So actually, R-Y-H-E or something. R-H-Y. Rhyme. No rhyme. Got it. No rhyme. Is the left word's not orange? Wait, what is this phrase? No rhyme. Is it no again? No, it doesn't have an N. No rhyme. We have to use an O. So this word is probably like no rhyme. It's not no, though. No rhyme, go. Snow. Does it end in snow or something? And I'm going to do a filler here. If I can think of one. I feel like it's got to be like SN. I'm going to do like snakes or something just to get something going. Let's see how right we are. Okay. No rhyme. Oh, it starts with O. Okay, so no rhyme of, or is there even another option? No rhyme of. There's an E in the right word. Okay. Me. Hold on. EA something ON. There's an S. No rhyme, no. Wait, no rhyme. I thought it was no rhyme, no reason. No rhyme of reason? What is the phrase? Is it not no rhyme, no reason? No rhyme. Oh. Hold on. No rhyme or reason. There we go. Okay. Yes, that is the phrase, now that I think about it. No rhyme or reason. Got it. Yikes. Yeah, I was scanning the unused letters, but it could have been any of the greens. Yeah. This keyboard is not super helpful, to be honest. Just really tracking grays. All right, cool. Well, let me know if you enjoyed that game. You're probably yelling no rhyme or reason from like the point I knew it was no rhyme. Anyway, it just wasn't connecting. It wasn't connecting for me. Okay. Well, let's do polygonal. Ooh, this is interesting. So if we did ing, we'd have to start with gn. I think gnashing is something I've tried before. Okay, it's not ing. One day it'll be gnashing. The gnashing of teeth. All right. The n doesn't repeat. That's good to know. So it's not there either. What do we want to do here? Like er or something? Like invent. I don't know. Could be like de-rinsed. Darn. That's just not a word, right? Yeah, it's not a word. Rinsed? Is it with an S? No. It wouldn't have been the correct answer anyway, but defensed? Oh. Even if it's a word, it doesn't use the I. Deminced. What about R? Can't do re-rinser. Re-wincer. Someone who winces and then re-winces. Repincer. You never know what it's going to accept, right? Like what's considered a word and what's not when it comes to like putting prefixes and suffixes on things. I may have to do a filler here. What would I do? Like machined? Machined would be pretty good filler. Nah, not a great filler, actually. Robustly. Just waste the S. Strength is no good. All right, I'm going to guess robustly. Experts off. Just an L. And it doesn't go there. Huh. Okay. So the N and the L are somewhere in here. So like LIN or something? Does the I... Hold on. I mean, if there's... I feel like we got to do something like this. So like declined. Wow. Hey. Just knowing the L was there and not repeating was enough for me. I had DEED spilled. But I had this... And I even was trying a C, but I had it a little bit swapped around. Darn. That's a hard word to think of, though. Declined. Because I was trying to think of a word that you just slap, like a 4-letter word, you slap a DE and an ED at the end, the start and the end. But declined is not like that. Decline, the D is slapped at the end of decline, but otherwise it's not really separatable. Interesting. Look how many DEED words there are, and I couldn't think of any. Gnashing is on there. One day it'll be gnashing. Okay. Let's do the mini. Ooh, yeah, this is the one I always have trouble coming up with a good. We'll start with never. Okay. Oh, one in 150 there. I have to come up with a new starting word because it's been never. Okay. As always, we start with the answer. Saves a lot of time. Okay. Let's do Symble. We'll start with Blaze. Ooh, is it like an A word with an E at the end, or is it L second with like? Ooh, we'd have to end with like an L or an A or something. I mean, ending in L isn't terrible. Like I can't do level because then the L would be pointing first. But I think this is reasonable. Oh no. One of them's green, one of them's yellow. Yeah, we could end in E and then have an A here. That's one of the reasonable ones. Or we could have an L here and then end in A. Like plaza, but not plaza. Flora. Let's try flora, because that's fun. So it's A second and ends in E. Okay, that's what I thought. Cache. I always think of cache with this, but I always then go, well, we should do something different because it repeats the C. But you know what? Today, we're doing cache. Okay. Punishing me. What else does this? AE. Like we can't do NCE. We could do NSE. Is there a word for that? That's harder. What else could we do? Taste? Oh, it's the ace trap. Okay, let's think about what words are possible. Waste, paste. Make sure I don't miss. At least I got the repeated letter out of the way. Is it just waste and paste? Can't do haste. Can't be cast. Well, we're going to waste one guess on waste, and then we're going to get the answer with paste. Okay. Should have done alphabetical. Oh well. I did keyboard order instead. Plus, I got to make that joke about wasting a guess, and it ended up accurate. So I was happy no matter what, because either I was accurate in my prediction that it was a wasted guess, or it wasn't a wasted guess, in which case, hey, that wasn't a waste after all. All right. The ace trap is nasty, but I got rid of a lot of the letters that could have been part of the ace trap early. So that was nice. Yeah, we got rid of based, cast. We got rid of haste. So honestly, cache is not a bad filler there, considering it could have been ace trap. Okay. Well, let's do the blind Fusele. I should change my bookmark, just go straight to the blind. We're going to start with paste. Okay, imagine if it was the ace trap. We're going to do sus today. No, there's no S in the middle, so we're not going to do sus today. It's still pretty good, but... All right, let's go for a possible answer. I'm thinking about doing an OER word, but I can't do my normal poker. I could do joker. That could be fun. All right, near J. So we start with an I, K, L, or M, or G or H, but I'm not able to guess G or H, so we're going to pretend it doesn't. So we could start with like L. At least that tells us if there's an L in the word. And then this is near K, so we can put an I here. We're going to get rid of the alphabetical. Ooh, what if I just did like... You know, the word could be hilly. Unfortunately, lily is spelled with one L. And killy and millie... Is millie a word? Millie's a word. I'm going to see if it's the illy trap. Okay, it's not hilly. Okay, we're forced to do a filler here because we have to do anything but a real word. So we know there's an I somewhere. So I'm going to try that in the middle because that lines up with the K. But then we're going to do... let's do like a G and an H to narrow down what that J is. And then we're going to do common letters here. So like an R, we still haven't actually ruled out R. So we're going to do an R, and then we're going to do an N to see if there's an N in the word. Hey, nice. Okay, that worked out. So there's a G just not at the start, and there's not an H. So this is not G or H. So it's either a K. Okay, so the I was here. Could it be a KN word? Like knife. No, not knife. What does this? KNI. We're going to get a lie on this one. I'm honestly not sure how to finish this. Oh, I thought about snick, but what if it was an I? Double I here. Icing. It's like that is what it is. Yeah. Nice. It is what it is. Could have gotten it here. That's nice. I probably would have thought to try it here, but I thought to try it one earlier, so that's even better. Nice. And so one more game, we are doing Don't Wordle that has been added to the rotation. So just because it's relatively new, I'll explain it. In Don't Wordle, we are playing a normal Wordle game, completely normal Wordle game, except there's additional restrictions, so it's not completely normal. The first thing is we're not supposed to guess the Wordle word. So whatever the answer is today, we're trying not to guess it. And you go, okay, just guess the same word 6 times. Well, can't do that. You have to try for an answer every time. You have to. It's not just hard mode rules. It's like go for a possible answer every time. You have to use all of the possible information. So I like to start with kayak because we try to set ourselves up for success here if we're going to do it every day. All right, kayak is all gray. That's what we hope for. I'm going to follow up with fluff here. Okay, so there's an L. We have to move it. So I'm going to do a double L here. I think level is perfect here. All right, 88 words left. But look how we didn't have to use two more letters because we repeated the E and the L. So I feel like that was helpful. I'm going to put the E first because that's the least likely place for it. So that leaves the most words, assuming it's not there. And then we have to put the L here or here. We can't do a double L. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. E something. What about expel? Oh, I can't repeat the E and also can't put the E there. But an X word would be great. Exile. Exile would work if I hadn't done double E. Double E is used though. See, if I try to lock in exile, it'll actually tell me, hey, you must use the E exactly one time because we know there's only one E in the word. I can't do exalt because that would use the U again. Can't do exert because there's 2 reasons. Let's see. Is like something like exil's a word or exoil? I don't know. Maybe I can't do X. Something like start with E, end with can't end with L. That's another issue. I have to do like LT or like L. Okay, what can I try like an elm word? Is that a thing? Now I'm just trying to think of any word. Probably an LER word. I could go for something like I don't know, biler or xyler. I'm just trying to see if there's like a uncommon letter that I can stick here. Kyler. Oh, the E can't go there. Oh, even if they're words, the E can't go there. In fact, some of those errors might have been you can't put the E there. So what about like an ERS word then? Because that's not going to be an answer. It uses the same answer list as Wordle. I have to use the L, so I'd have to do something like liars. I can't do L first. Oh, no, I can't even do that at all. Ooh, this is tough. No wonder we're down to 88 words. Maybe I don't do level. Maybe I undo level. Be nice to figure out what this word is, though. Like, let's actually just try to figure out the word. Because I haven't thought of any words. Maybe LE. I could try like biled. I can't do the LE. I did it again. I keep wanting to put the E there because that's where, okay, E at the end. Let's do an LE word. There we go. That should have something, right? We're just small. So smile could be the answer. While could be the answer. Whole could be the answer. If none of those are the answer, that would be anything else OLE. Can I guess something like troll or shoal? Not a word. full. How about file with a PH? I don't know. Shile. I don't really want to use the S, but it is what it is. So while whole. Something like chile a word. Chile's a word. Ooh. It's none of the ones I thought of. So it might go EL like this. ELY maybe? Smelly? That's one L. I mean, that smelly is two L's and we only have one. Or it could be an E first with an L there. I thought about that earlier. Like what goes after this L? Ooh, cello. Before child. Oh no, we don't have double L. Never mind. Couldn't have done that. So never mind. It wouldn't have been a good guess because I couldn't have done it. Exalt. I feel like it's going to be like EOL for some reason. Maybe it's just like elk or elm or elm. Can't do double L. I was thinking about like swell or something. What about like swelt? Okay. 2 words left. So what are the words? Smelt is one of the words. And spelt. I think smelt has more of a chance of being an answer than spelt. Oh, okay, they were both possible answers. Darn, I lost the 50-50. I accidentally spelt it. So close, so close. They didn't even come to mind when I was thinking about these earlier. I mean, I could have done an undo, then figured out something so I knew which answer it was, and then done the wrong one, but where's the fun in that? All right. I mean, there is some fun in that, but I really didn't feel like spelt would be an answer word. That's interesting. Well, now I learned. Today I learned. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed these games. I did. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.